Okay, gonna recall Don. Here we go. Hi,
Hi.
Don. um, I'm recording this. Is this okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna post it all over the place. So 30, 50, 100 years from now, we'll be in digital land.
And I'll deny the whole thing.
um, I was watching Elon Musk's Starship take off.
Yeah.
It said 14 minutes. Then the screen went blank and it started showing all his stuff that he did. Then it came back on 5 minutes later. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just putting my earbuds in.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep. Good. That's better.
Oh, there you are. Okay. And
Yep.
then it said 39 minutes to lift off, but I couldn't stay. I had to leave.
Oh,
So
well.
I just went on Twitter and a valve or something froze. So they're going to do it the 16th or 19th. I forgot what it
Now,
said.
where is this one going?
This is just a test.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time he has like 50 engines on it. And years ago, they showed people on the bottom, and they look like little ants. That's how tall it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, is this one that he might want to send to the moon eventually? Or Mars?
Yes. 2025, they're going to Mars with 100 people. Then from Mars,
2025? Really? 2025? Wow.
yeah, 100 people. They're gonna go to the moon. Uh, then it's gonna take off to Mars, right
Wow.
from the moon.
That's like tomorrow. That's like, that's not like 30 years from now. That's like
Now, right?
right now. Yeah,
Yes.
that's incredible. See what you
Now,
can do when you don't have government holding your back?
did you happen to see the sketch on Saturday Night Live about 4 months ago?
I probably missed it. What was it?
Okay, he was guest host,
Yeah.
and there was talk before that. Even he said that people are going to die on this mission.
Yeah, supposedly, especially the trip to Mars, basically it's a one-way trip. They're not coming back.
Right. So,
Yeah.
so Saturday Night Live had him portraying a top guy in Mission Control. So, so the camera panned to the set where the people were on Mars, and one of the sketch regulars said, "Oh, let me go outside. Let me go outside. You can take my picture." So he goes, runs outside onto Mars, uh, as they are on Mars, and he says, "Oh, let me take my helmet off." And
Oh,
everybody in Mission Control is saying, "No, no, no," and
no,
he
no, no, you don't
does.
want to do
Right. And he does, and his head explodes.
it.
So now they go back to Elon Musk, seeing that, and as he's walking away, he says, "See, I told you people were gonna die." So stupid.
Yeah, that all of these things they're going to bring with them. Like they're gonna they're gonna have selfies and they're gonna
Yes.
have they're
Yes.
gonna show what they're eating to people back home. Like
Yes.
anybody cares, like
Yes.
they're
Yes.
gonna still do it.
Yes.
Hey,
Now,
did you see the Matt Damon movie by the way?
I did. I was just gonna say that. He
Yeah,
survived on potatoes. Remember?
potatoes
Yes.
nurtured by human poop. Yep.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Potatoes and
Right.
ketchup for like 2 years or something.
And
kept on
then
going.
and then it was portrayed as real because remember he was like our satellites are like what every 5 minutes pictures
Yeah,
and
right, yeah.
and and he would move things around and 5 minutes later he said what down in earth the guy said hey this was over there before.
Yeah, right.
So then they realized somebody must be there moving things around on the moon.
Well, we'll see. It's
Right.
going to be tough to fake a mission to Mars. I mean, they
Yes.
tried it with Capricorn 1.
Oh, that was an excellent movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So,
Yes.
and that was like 30 years ago. So I guess they could do it today. Yeah, that was
and
pretty
and
convincing too.
and then the reporter found out. Remember, he
Yeah,
went. He found the stage, and he
yeah,
looked on the ground, and he found the tag.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I think of one scene there was like in the background, all the installation and everything. Then you could see
Right.
off to one side, you could see a Dollar General store, and that
Right.
kind of
Right.
blew it for everybody.
Right. So,
Unless
how,
they might be up there. They're everywhere, so maybe they're up there too.
so what I'm doing is I'm recording
Yeah.
the whole screen.
Yeah.
Then I will take it and chop it, and I'll just chop it to the video here that I'm seeing you right now on.
I have you on my iPhone right now, but I could transfer over to my iMac, which
Yep.
would be a bigger picture, but different angle.
Yeah.
But the iPhone is fine.
Yeah, and I'm seeing you perfectly clear. Perfectly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It is.
It's almost like old times, really. Huh? Like I'm staring over your shoulder, just saying, when's the smoke going to be done?
and then, like I said, Lester, he's probably at a bar.
Yeah, probably. I mean, when you think of it, though, he was
Yep.
he was about 20
56,
years
I
older
think.
than me. Yeah, he was 20 years older than I was at that time. So if I was
Yes.
back in the early 90s, I was what 40ish, 39,
Correct.
40.
Correct.
So
Yes.
he was 60. So today he'd be about 100. I don't know. I know
Right.
his liver is pickled, but I
Right.
still don't think it'd be preserved for that
Right.
long.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah,
And
he'd probably.
go ahead.
I was going to say he'd probably be 100. Jack Cerrito is still alive.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Good.
he
Good. Good.
yeah he's retired, but he's doing all right. And remember Dave? He was in shipping.
Yeah.
I ran into him. I ran into him of all places at Dave's Market. I ran into
Ah.
him. And he recognized me. I didn't recognize him at first. And then he recognized me. And then I recognized him. And so we talked for a while. And
It,
Pat is still there. You remember Pat, right? She's still there.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, she's still there. They kicked Peter's ass out of there. Peter's gone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
Peter's gone. Charlotte's gone. They booted both of them out of there. And the
And-
other son took over.
And this is East Providence, correct?
Yeah, East Providence, yeah.
All right. And
So
just for the audience, we're talking about Giovanni, correct?
Giovanni, right, which was a daughter corporation of Imperial Delta Pearl Company over on East Providence, where I was a mold maker, and I was a model maker, and Mike was
Yep.
a mold maker.
And this
that
is
was back in the early 90s.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, and that's what we did back in the 90s before Eastern sources took everything over. We actually made stuff here. And
YouTube, one video, well, a couple. It's banded in a certain cut. Well, when it's banded, they tell you where. And one of the videos, I don't know how or why, but one country that it's one of my videos were banned it was Russia.
Really? Oh, you must have been going after the Kremlin again.
Right.
You know, you were probably praising Trump or something.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. I was putting down the copy of Putin. You know, they're saying he has a double.
Oh, no
Oh, see,
wonder. So
you're
you're
right.
surprised? Of course they're going to say that, even though it's probably true.
Right, right, right.
You know, because they're all cookie cutters over there anyhow. Everybody says, "Well, Putin should go. Somebody should take him out." They're only going to get another rich oligarchy in there, and he's
Right,
going to be
right,
the same as Putin. You know,
right,
so
right, 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 right. And
and they're
then
all,
and then Putin will probably become a martyr, right, if he
yeah, that's
dies.
right, yeah.
That's why they're afraid to kill Trump, I bet.
Well, that's weird. There's so many different conspiracy theories about Trump. Like that, people say, well, now that he was indicted, this is going to
Yep.
help him. He's got the nomination locked. You know,
Right, right, right.
but then some are saying, well, it's backfiring on them. But I heard somebody say, well, no, this is probably what they want because they think they can beat Trump.
Yes,
So they want to give him the nomination so that
yes.
they can dispose of him once and for all. Because
Ah,
if they beat him in 24, then I don't know if he probably would be able to run again, but he'd probably be too old. So I think that if he loses in 24,
yep,
he'll be gone.
yep.
He'll be gone. So what are you eating anyhow?
Oh, you can see. My neighbor gave me rice cake.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
I got neighbors like that too. We had somebody come over and drop off some banana bread yesterday,
Mm. Yep, yep.
and my next door neighbor, she came over with some rice pie,
Oh,
oddly enough,
nice. Yep, yep.
which was good too. So yeah, people are like that around here. So
So I did give you the address of YouTube, so sort of keep it or write it down.
well, you got
And
a channel, right? You have a channel.
yeah, I sent you the ad. I sent you the link on here,
Yeah, yeah,
Messenger.
because I think I've already subscribed to your channel, so I should be able to get it if it's the same channel, right? You're gonna upload
Uh,
it to the same channel?
yeah, but I didn't notice your name or anything. Do
Yeah.
you go under a different name on YouTube?
Uh, LCD maybe, LCDONT maybe. Yeah,
Okay, I'll recheck it. Yep.
yeah, yeah. Because I did subscribe years ago. So every
All
time
right.
you throw something foolish, I'm aware of
I know.
it.
It is foolish, right? Right, right, right.
But actually, the um, the footage of the mediator stage is
Yes,
up there, and there were a couple of good videos you put up.
yes,
You know, at least
yes.
one, maybe a couple. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And
we're
then
still
the
going
other
strong.
one, hmm?
Yep. Go ahead.
And then one of the videos, I think it was like a repeat or it was long and boring or something.
Yeah.
Because
I,
I was just learning.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know all about editing and things like that. Yeah. I got a
But
few videos up. Have you seen my videos?
no, if you don't mind, what's the address right now? If you don't mind.
Um, I think if you just look my name up, Don Tassoni, you'll find them
Okay. On YouTube. Yep.
on YouTube. Yeah. I got about a dozen. Um, some of them I made years ago, others I made during the pandemic. Just me
Yep.
playing guitar, you know. But yeah, they're all up there. I'll
And
send you a
and
link.
like I said, 1,000 years from now we'll still be alive, sort of.
Well, kind of, unless it depends, because everybody's thinking that digital copies last
Yep.
forever, but that's
Yes.
only if the internet doesn't go
Correct.
down, and
Correct.
if
Correct.
artificial intelligence takes over,
Yes.
they might not regard YouTube videos as a priority, you know.
Oh,
So they might just, you know,
the Chat GPT,
yeah,
actually it's Chat GPT 3. That's the free one.
yes.
Now, Chat GPT 4 and 5 is coming, but those you got to pay for.
Oh boy, see?
Yeah. So Chat GPT, you can actually talk, and they call them prompts. So if you want to write a letter, you just talk to it like you're talking to a person. Oh, my name is Mike. I met this girl. I need to write a letter, a love letter. She's petite. Just describe
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
and just like you're talking to a person,
right.
and it talks back to you
And
because it's programmed to guess the next word. It's not
that's
like
incredible.
somebody
Yeah.
didn't program it, oh, just talk, just like be left politics. No, they programmed it to predict the next word, and that's how it
That's
generates
crazy.
the words.
That's
It
crazy.
is
You know,
crazy.
somebody told me
Yeah.
that what you can do, and actually this might be a good thing. You can actually open your refrigerator
Mm-hmm.
and show it what's inside your refrigerator, and then ask it to give you some recipes using
Oh,
what's in your refrigerator. So it'll come up with recipes. You know, you
right.
got eggs, you got lettuce, you got this, you got that, and it'll give
Yes.
you a recipe. You know, and so that's good. Like for the blind or something,
Yes.
or for
Yes.
for the handicapped, maybe that might be good. You know, so it's not all bad, but it's weird though because it does so many things. It used to be that you know there'd be a lot of rumors, but if you saw it, well, you could believe it. I saw it, so I believe. You know, but
Yes.
now that's gone. That's
Yes.
gone because they can have they can have LBJ doing a tango with Jackie Onassis,
Yes.
and
Yes.
and and it looks like them, and it's them, but it's not
Yes.
because it never happened. And so
Now,
they can have Ronald Reagan saying anything. They can destroy his legacy, anything really. You know.
yes. Now, on some of the YouTubes, it's corny. I have Tom Cruise in his own voice. Obviously, it's interpret. What do you call those people that imitate voices?
Oh yeah, it's like um, a voice imitator. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, I can literally type, and I
Yeah,
can have that picture of him talk what I type.
what you type.
Now,
You know, go ahead.
if you want professional, right now you got to get hundreds and hundreds of pictures of him, different
Yeah,
pictures
yeah,
of
the
his
algorithm.
face.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because I just got this new computer, Windows 11, and it's going to tie up my memory and space.
Right, right, right.
But right
So
now it's corny. Like remember Conan? He used to have pictures with the mouth talking.
right. That's probably what it
That's
looks like.
right. That's what's out right now, and it's
Yeah,
cheap and it's free.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. God, what are we coming to? But they say like they used to, people used to say, well, if Jesus rose from the dead,
Yes.
why didn't he come today and do it today? Because we have mass communication, we have
Yes.
the internet, everybody would be able to see him. But you
Yes.
see, it can be faked more easily today than
Yes.
2,000 years ago.
Yes. Yes.
So when he rose from the dead on Easter Sunday, for instance, I mean, what happened? He first he appeared to Mary Magdalene, right?
Yes.
And the angels appeared, and they
Yes.
said, "Why are you looking for the living among the dead?" Then he appeared to the other three women, right? And then
Yes.
he appeared to the two guys on the road to Amadeus, I think, and they didn't recognize him until he ate, right? And then they
Yep.
recognized him, and he disappeared. And then he appeared to 10 of the apostles, right?
Yep.
And and then he disappeared. Came through the wall because the door was locked from the inside because they were afraid that the Romans were going to come. So he
Right.
just came through the wall. Either
Yep.
they were beamed down or something,
Yep.
They have transported technology in heaven, I guess, or something.
Hmm.
And so he appeared in front of them, and they said, "This is amazing. We didn't believe. No, we believe." And then he leaves again, and Thomas comes,
Yep.
and Thomas pretty much says, "Yeah, you're all full of, you're all full of shit. You've been eating rotten fish or something." He didn't come. You're crazy. So he comes back,
Yep.
and 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 he has Thomas, put his finger in the wounds, right?
Hmm.
Then he
Yep.
says, "You've seen and you felt and you believe. Blessed are those who haven't seen." So that's it. So he came at the perfect time
Yep.
because all of those witnesses, right?
Yep.
And and now you can't say, "Well, that was digitally enhanced," because it was 2,000 years ago,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
If he
Yeah.
came today, never would have flown.
Right.
Never
Right.
would have happened. He
Right.
would have been he would have been forgotten in a week.
Yep.
He
Yep.
would have been like one of those quick things on TikTok, here and gone. Just scroll and that's it, gone.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
Now
What do you think about
that
that? Yeah,
that brings up a movie I seen years ago.
yeah.
Who's that guy that played in Them, the giant ants?
Them. Oh, well, Steve McQueen was in, or was
No.
Steve McQueen in them? No, he was in
No.
the thing. Or
Uh,
something, yeah.
1954, I think. Them. It was the desert, and the girl was screaming. That's how it started. James Whitmore. James Whitmore.
James Whitmore. Okay. Yep. Yep.
He was in a movie after that
Yeah.
people at that time was the radio was the big thing,
Right.
and Jesus had talked to us all over the world through the radio, different
Using
voices, of
radio.
course,
Yeah. Yeah.
different voices, of course, in other countries, and nobody believed. Isn't that awful?
Because they probably figured, well, the radio, it could be
Yes.
just somebody faking it or something.
Yes.
So he did. He
Yes.
came at the right time.
Yes.
And you think of it
Yes.
that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
quite a when you think about that. So,
And
so
you
anyhow,
know, what do you think of the Bud Light with that girl? No, of that guy that thinks
the
he's
guy,
a girl.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
the radio, right,
Yeah.
said a good thing. Uh, okay, a guy thinks he's a woman, so we should accept him as a woman. Just
Right,
go with
right.
me.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Now Mulaney, thinks he's an underage girl. Okay, so we
Yeah.
got to believe that this guy that's a girl, dresses up as a girl, is an underage girl. Okay,
Right.
the news guy said it right. If that's true, what is he? No, what is she selling beer? She's an underage girl, according to him.
She's illegal. Right.
Right.
She's illegal.
Right.
But I looked at that,
Yep.
and I was sitting there and I saw the ad, and
Yep.
I was busy making some Uncle Ben's rice, and I
Yeah.
was putting Aunt Jemima syrup on them,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
using Land O'Lakes butter for my
Yes.
toast,
Yep.
and watching this and saying, I don't see the problem. So, because they canceled Uncle Ben, they canceled Aunt Jemima,
Yep.
and they took the Indian off of Land O'Lakes.
Bingo. Right.
That's a trifecta right there.
And then, this is real, if you're an underage person, you can go to California, and let's say you're 13 and you feel
Yep.
you're a boy and you feel you're a girl, they
Yep.
can legally operate on your genitals.
Oh yeah, well that's
Isn't that
child abuse,
awful?
I think. That's child abuse.
Yes.
That's child abuse.
Yes.
I mean, I think of myself when I was 13,
Mm-hmm.
if I was given some important life-altering decision like that,
Yes.
I mean, with the way my mind was back when I was 13, you don't
Yes.
want to go there. You just
And
don't want to go there.
in
So,
kids, I mean, can't they just be kids? I mean, you go through
yeah,
phases.
of course. Well, they say now that your brain doesn't stop developing until age 25.
Ah, yeah.
Now everybody thought it was 18, but actually age 25 is when it
Yes.
finally matures as big as it's going to
Yes.
get, I guess. So, they're, but I mean, if you're 25 or if you're even 20 and you want to do this, more power to you. It's your
That's right.
body.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
but no, you shouldn't. 12 and 13, 14-year-olds. No, no.
And then some states, I forgot which ones. Again, this is real. If a kid, 13, 14, even 10, mommy, I'm a girl, I want to do this, I want to do that, get the operation or dress, uh, and the parents don't agree, DCYF can come after the parents?
Right, right. Well,
Oh my
that's the thing. I don't
God.
know if you listen to Jordan Peterson at all. You ever listen to Jordan Peterson?
On the radio?
Jordan Peterson. He's on YouTube. He's all over
Okay.
the place.